start recording. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Let's start over.
Go for it. No, we can start from here. It's still the first sentence. Yeah.
Salit pilage gugati.
Yeah. Mancha. Oh, go ahead.
Dalit gati dalit pilage kusua.
Yeah. All right. Are you feeling good enough to try it this time, or you just want to chill?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right. Salipilage gugati.
Salipilage gugati. That's hard.
Is guda.
Salipilage gugati.
Mancha gati dalipilige gusua.
Gati dalipilage gusua.
Tosi. Brandy. Salipilige gugati.
Salipilage gugati.
Mancha gati dalipilige gusua.
Duck.
So the second way to say it is gati dalipilige gusua.
Gati hela pilage gusua.
Ahi. Okay. Okay. Then we got I pick up the hairbrush and I brush my hair. So saja sachji ka dijup he masajup he ituti. Make this bigger. There we go. Saja sachji ka dijup he masajup he ituti. Paul.
Let me turn my mic on. Hey, Mike, get over here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put my pens are gonna be my brush. Okay. Such a such, did you pay? Is it a glottal H?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's
okay.
Getting cut off right there.
Okay, I thought a little dot. Yeah, I said it right. Huh? Did you pay my sachup he to te? Okay. Okay. Such a such, did you pay my sajup he to te?
Tusi. Second time was good, yeah.
Okay.
The first time you had a little too much on the H.
Yeah, I got Arabic on it. All right, sorry.
Yeah, you got yeah, exactly.
All right.
This Steve. Lisa.
In the desert, but I ain't no storm.
Yeah, wrong desert, man. We're the high desert, you know, it's different sound up there, all tourists, man. You're a little quieter right now for some reason, but I could still hear you, so.
Okay, good.
All right. Paloma sajasatji radijup he masajup he etuti.
Connor sajasatji ga dejupe masajubi ituti.
Except I gotta hear
A, right?
The H's.
Okay. Sajasatji ga dejupi, or is it A?
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Dijupe.
Dijupe masajupi ituti. No? Yes.
I don't know if it's the speakers but I'm still hearing like did you pay and sajupi.
Okay. May I hear you say it once,
sure.
Please?
Sure. Did you pay? Did you pay? Did you pay?
Okay.
And then sajup he. Sajup
yeah, that's
he.
what I thought. All right. Okay, here we go. Sajasach jiga dijupe ma sajupi itu ji.
Okay, yeah, tus.
Okay,
tus.
cool.
You got it, you got it. All right, rad. Sajasach jiga dijupe ma sajupi itu ti.
Saja such jiga did you pay ma saja pay itu ti.
Tus. Awi. Sajasach jiga dijupe ma sajupi itu ti.
Sajasach ga dijupe ma sajupi itu ti.
Tosi. Disti. Ma Brandy. Sajasach jiga dijupe ma sajupi itu ti.
Did you pay? Yeah, Connor, we all paid already. You can stop sending those emails.
All right, all right.
Chelsea, you get off us. Sajasachji ga did you pay ma sa ku pahi kupi sakupa sakupi sakupi itu ti.
So remember what sound the C makes before a vowel?
Sajup
There you go.
he
Sajup he.
itu te.
Yeah, make sure you say the H. Sajup he.
Sajup he
There you go. Yeah, better.
itu te.
T, yeah. And then the same with this word up here. Did you pay?
Did you pay?
He. All right. So yeah, just to remind everybody, this is the thing you brush with, right? Because it ends with this A. So if it ends with this letter, this A, then that means it's the thing that does that, or the thing that does all this stuff before it. If it ends with the E, sajup he, so that's the verb that's actually doing it. I'm doing, well, the S is the I, right?
Right. We were literally just discussing that off while you guys were going when our mic was moving. And then she asked me, how would I to ask her, you pick up the brush and you brush your hair. And I said, well, I think all I got to do is change the S to a K and add meet mu. So
Yep, you got it. Exactly it.
So all you're changing is the S to a K and add the proper pronoun, meet mu. You're golden for you pick up the hairbrush and you brush your hair.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, man. That yeah, you got it. It's
Right
that easy.
on, right on, Paul.
Yeah.
Am I learning?
Yeah, man. You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. So then we got sajup he vati. Sajup he vati. Paul.
Sajup he got T.
Lisa, sajup he vati.
Sajup he vati.
And Paloma, sajup he vati. Paloma? Oh, she's talking to somebody. Okay, we'll just come back. Radley, sajup he vati.
Saja pay gati.
Sajup he.
Saja pay
There you go.
gati.
Tosi. Paloma, you ready? You're muted.
Did you call my name?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh, two people. 1 second, I'll be right there. Sure, okay. Sajup pigati.
Sajup he.
Sajupi gati.
Tus. He. Awi. Sajupi gati.
Sajupi gati.
He. Disti. Brandy. Sajupi gati.
Connor. Sajupi ga ti.
He. Okay. So then we have, I separate my hair, right? You know, when you braid, you gotta separate it. So, Sinju Dautsi. Sinju Dautsi. So remember this glottal W. So you gotta have that glottal stop right at the W. Sinju Dautsi. As opposed to Sinju Dausi. So it's not Sinju Dausi. Sinju Dautsi. Sinju Dautsi. Gati. Paul. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Yi. Lisa. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Sinju Dautsi Gati.
Yi. Paloma. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Connor. Sinju Dautsi gati.
Yi. Brad. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Sinju Dautsi gati.
Yi. Awi. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Le Sinju Dautsi gati.
Yi. Brandy. Sinju Dautsi. Gati.
Sinju Dautsi ga ti.
Okay, you say it one more time.
I'm sorry, I was eating. Starve. Alusui. Okay, hold on. Sinju Dautsi ga ti.
Okay, so just imagine the glottal stop right at the W. Sinju Dautsi.
Sinju Dautsi ga ti.
T.
My food.
So this one has no stop in it.
T.
T just flows. T. Yeah. T. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the noun.
Exactly.
So,
Sinju Dautsi ga ti.
Just stay.
question.
Yeah. Hiya.
Go ahead, you ask.
You go ahead. You ask her.
Okay, so the whole Sinju Dautsi, because of the noun, the gati, could you just replace that with the noun with any other noun, and with the Sinju Dautsi, ga tuwami.
You're separating your laundry, right?
Yeah,
Or you're separating heck, your food on your plate or whatever. Sinju Dautsi ga that noun.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, because I'm trying to think like
itself, right?
the Jew. So look at the verb root is Jew. So that's like moving through in a linear motion.
Yeah.
Like Ajuma, Justake.
Oh.
So it's like, I'm picturing it. It's like, right, because when you go in your hair, right, it's going in a linear kind of.
So if I had a fork, no, if you had your hands and you were separating your laundry, that's the same action.
Maybe. I don't know what the doubt part is. I have to look that up.
Yeah, look into that. I was just curious. All right,
yeah, I mean,
what's applicability we could get out of that little construct? That's a cool little word.
Probably could.
Blah 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 blah. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so.
M&M's, hell, yeah, I love that.
you can go.
This is be all kind of applications for this little word. It's Sinju Dautsi. I like that. All right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right.
Yeah, look into that. Yeah. Cool. All right. Then we got I'm braiding my hair. Salipilige gati. Salipilige gati. Paul.
Salipilage. No, L. Salipilage. Make that stop, not stop on it. Salipilage. That salipilage. Got to ye. Salipilage. Got to ye. Don't make it stop on the L. My habit wanted to make both. I didn't know you can't do it. It's a regular L, huh?
Yeah, regular L.
Salipilage. Salipilage. Sing it.
Lisa, salipilage gati.
Salipilage gati.
Dos. Paloma, salipilage gati.
Salipilage gati. I'm doing it while I'm doing it. Salipilage gati.
Nice. Yeah, you're already almost done.
Salipilage. Little song I'm writing right now.
There you go.
Dos. Rad, salipilage gati.
Salipilage gati.
Awi, salipilage gati.
Salipilage gati.
Tus. Brandy, salipilage gati.
Salipilage gati. Harper's getting mad at me.
Oh, that's great.
Little booty over here.
That's great. Yeah.
I sound like a folk song there.
Yeah, I kind of did, huh?
Church. Yeah, I heard that in church.
Sitting on a rock by the river.
Yeah. For real.
Oh, goodness.
With a soap root rush.
Oh, yeah. This is great. Just sing this whole script. It's a song. A whole script.
Yeah, you could.
No,
man.
for real. You guys are great.
All right.
Sing it. All right.
You don't want to hear me sing. Okay, we got Saja Sachji Rati U Disuje Masane Ayage Gati. Oh, I had this separated already from yesterday. So yeah, so I pick up Gati U Disuje. So the thing that ties, I guess. I don't have to look into the exact thing, but Disuje Masine Ayage. So this is like you have the age on there, so it's like you wrap it on itself, when you or at the end of the braid, I guess, you wrap it on itself. So Sine Ayage ga Tiyi. All right, Paul. Saja Sachji ga Tiyi u Disuje Masine Ayage ga Tiyi.
Sana Sachji ga Tiyi u Disuje Ma Sineta Yage ga Tiyi. Did it hear come across the mic? Okay.
Yeah.
Mic copy 1, 2.
Sachi ga ti u disuje ma sinet yage ga ti.
Paloma, Saja Sachji Gati U Disuje Ma Sine Ayage Gati.
Saja Sachji Gati U Disuje Ma Sineda Age Gati.
Yeah, good, except this word
threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. Does the dashes distract you?
Slightly, because I want to break it up versus let it flow.
Okay. So you got the long e, sine dayage.
Sine dayage. Sine dayage gati.
Yeah. So it's like the long e before the glottal t. So sine dayage, sine dayage.
Sine dayage. Let me try that again. Sinet Dayage.
Sinet ayage.
Oh, it's a little right there.
Yeah.
Sinet Ayage. Sinet Ayage. Ayage.
Ayage. Yep.
Gati.
Just the. Radley, saja sachji gati u disuche ma sinet ayage gati.
Saja sachje ga ti yi u disuche ma sane tayage ga ti yi.
Tus. Awe saja sachji gati u disuche ma sinet ayage gati.
Okay. Saja Sachchi Gati U Tisuche Ma Senet Dayage Gati.
This the. Brandy. Saja sachji gati u disuche ma sinet ayage gati.
Saja Sachji ga ti u desunchi ma tene tayage ga ti.
He just this one disuche.
Desuche.
Yeah, A on the end. Disuche. There you go.
Desuche.
Yeah, he.
Desuche.
Statement.
Exactly. Disuche.
And wait a minute. I pick up the hair tie.
All right. And then, then your hair's braided, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So then, ilip ilege chi. Ilip ilege chi.
Okay.
Paul, ilip ilege chi.
Ilip ilege gachi. Ilip ilege si ti. Ilip ilege si.
Yeah. Ilip
ilege si
chi.
Chi.
Yeah.
Si.
Just deep. Lisa, ilege chi.
Ilage chi.
Paloma, ilege chi.
Ilipilage chi.
Radley, ilege chi.
Ilipilage chi.
Awi, ilege chi.
Ilipilage chi.
And Brandy, ilege chi.
Ilipilage chi. Ilipilage Paloma tui.
This day. All right, cool. Any questions on
okay, do we have so separate braiding braid. This is just about braiding. I was gonna say, you know how me and you both will put ours in a bun. So how will we like do that?
Oh yeah.
Little knot or bun or whatever you call it.
Yeah, I know what you
little and the same script would apply, I guess. Or no, maybe there would be a rolling up part where you roll it and twist it, roll it up in the knot.
Roll it up or
Yeah.
like fold it over.
Hair knot.
I gotta translate man bun, you know.
Man bun.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you watch.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yo, you watch. Watch TV. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Have to figure out how to say like bun, but like hair bun, you know.
Well, it's kind of like this could be a knot rolled up.
A knot,
we'll have to look at the database and see what they gives us as far as actions. We ultimately end up having to go by what's in that database for our verbiage, our morphemes to make the construct.
Yeah.
And once it gets into the slots, it applies. Process.
Yeah. I have to look up hair stuff.
Roll it up.
All the hair. Yeah. Rolled hair. Something.
Ooh, so, yeah. Saji, you're gonna have your fingers as instrumental. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll find something. Okay. So any more questions on the braiding before we go to the conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for our conversation, we're gonna go back to this. What did you do today? Tak duji mui gabala. Except that we're not gonna have a script. So this is just gonna be from the top of your head. And it's gonna be the same deal. I'll ask somebody, and then they answer, and then they ask the next person, and they answer. We just go around. But yeah, just tell me in Pit River what you did today. You don't have to go like check all the boxes of the whole thing. Just anything, everything you like. You can just say stuff from the domains, like sindap hajui ra ita. Like I brushed my teeth. Like
hey, you can't
whatever. This is we're trying to do actual conversations. Like all these scripts, we're just trying to build you up to get you practice doing real conversations. So just tell me in Pit River, or tell everybody in Pit River what you did today. That's it. As much as you know how to say. So yeah. All right. Paul.
Doc.
Dak duji mui gabala.
Oh, well, Lokmim umatikcha Sasimo out of bed.
Do my fit. Luli.
Mancha copy copy Sosiku Sochilagi copy ma Cinema itu Gmail mancha do mate uwage
Okay.
Itu when the Gosui April ma ancha later on had a meeting, a Zoom, AIEC do Wamit. AIEC work.
Did Talumi?
Did a Lumit. AIC did a Lumit. La Haraskawami, Mancha, Lisa, Ma It, Turas, Lahupte, Ma Isi, Madikcha, Damiku, Lahama, Ma Lahupte, Ituni Apule, ma more Gmail. I don't know how.
Gmail kaka.
Uwage Gmail. Cinema. Chokcha TV. Sotewe. Sewa. Sewa.
Oh.
And get ready for class.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Toes.
Do you get all that?
Yeah, toes.
Go ahead.
Addiction.
Salas Kalmi, Itu Madikja, Juji. Juji? That's what I did?
Yeah. Dilatika Gitmas.
Okay. Radley. Gotem. Tak tuji mua ga lokmim. Lokmim kapala early. Yeah. Lokmim kapala.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Palamatikcha. Lokmim. Tak tuji mua.
Saptiga work bathroom cinemachi lume Japasa Cinemachi Manikchan Manikchan great grandson Manikchan today. Sami salad wahach candy bar. Snickers. Sosi kopi as he Sawi email texting letter application
Goddess call me. Me la tiklia.
Okay, awi taktuji mui taktuji mui kapala.
Okay. Kabbalah, Cinemachi, Ituwa'i. Sinamachi. That's all. Sosi. Gabal Sosi Gaas. Sakwi. School essay. Saptiga Dichap Sachit. Salilekti. Oh, which one is that? I forgot which one that was. Oh, I want, right? Salilekti, to feel better. Sadaskawan. Dakam Paloma. Okay. Dakduchi Mui Gabala.
Dakam Awi. Oh my gosh, I got up. I woke up. Oh, okay. Okay. Sinahik, Sinahichi. Put my pants on.
Sinahi Kaiji.
Sinahaichi. Drink. Oh my goodness. Drink kopi.
Sosi.
Sosi kopi. Ma saptiga dintaluami. Cinemachi Shreya ma tao ma Sosi as ma Zoomlandia. hours. Ma event, circle or prayer event. Sinamachi Grandma Mary, Ma Aiko, Ma return here to the
Saptira.
Went back to work.
Sewaptira.
Sewaptiga work. Did I eat something? Oh my goodness. Dami nuts, piñons, piece of pumpkin bread, drink, sosi, as, and now I'm here with you in the todo the cam in the class. Dhamma. Okay. And then I will pick Brandy. Taktuchi mua pala.
Ask her again.
Brandy. Taktuchi mua pala. Bala.
Taktuji mui kabala.
Oh, my bad.
Just.
Brandy. Taktuji. Oh God, I need to eat something, guys. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long day. Taktuji mua bala. Will you say that one more time, Connor?
Taktuji mui kabala.
So I'm fighting myself now. Look at my notes. Brandy. Taktuji mui kabala. Brandy.
Pussy, Paloma, my internet keeps on kicking me off. So I don't know. I think you guys are frozen. Are you frozen? I think I lost you guys.
Okay. Are you driving?
Nope. I'm at my house now.
Oh my
but
God.
It seems like every close to 8 o'clock. Time we get close to 8 o'clock, it starts doing that. But I'm on Zoom link all the time. Okay.
Kimmed up. Oh no. She's gone. Okay. Dilatikia Lisa. Paloma, Dilatikia Lisa.
Lisa, takam Lisa. Taktuchi mua kabala.
Let's see. Sinamachi itu hamut. Sinamachi Paul ma Winnicoswe? Cute. Winnicoswe Paul. See Angela. My subway workers. So let's see. Let's see. So see Gakopi ma us. Let's see. Yeah. Sami Sami got Issa, my avocado, my tomato, heirloom tomato. Let's see. Mancha chips, mancha chicken, rotisserie chicken, foot long. Oh yeah, what to call it? Let's see. Oh yeah, Sosi got blue.
Chamek Tigaluli.
Oh yeah, Chamek Tigaluli.
Wawa Vente, Wawa.
Venti.
Wawa Chamek Tigaluli.
Let's see. So Safti got Alturas. Let's see. Safti got Didaluwamit. Yeah, Didaluwamit. Statwi. Itu Wai. my April, my boss. Yeah. I'm my yeah, saddest go with me. Not much. Connor, or is Brandy's back on. Let's try it again. Brandy, chimisunwi.
Tusi-san.
That sucks. Oh my, that sucks.
Tusi-san.
Oh gosh, I totally lost the freaking Dakduji Mui Gapala.
Bala, Odyssey Daisy, Bala, Sabi, what Zoom meetings. Same time, whatever, doing same time Zoom meetings.
Oh no.
Right, I know. I'm like, oh.
I should just take my computer in there.
Yeah.
Chatwa Brandy.
Oh, this I had doing a Zoom meeting, and this I had, but when it's language time, this happened. And I guess it's God and my computer are doing here. Okay. Oh, Bala, Susi, what, yum, us, Bala, Sami, Tushadut.
Poof, disappeared. Do we have a word for disappear? This is a good one for a Zoom call when their screen disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Or comes back, reappears, appears again. Cinema. Okay.
Okay. Well, Dilatikia got it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Brandy.
Cinema.com.
What emails, Sapti. Who's that?
It.
Connor.
Hey. Connor. Duck, Dudi, Mui, Gala.
Kabbalah. Saptira Dokjit. Ma Desokjit. Ma Send up Hajuira Ija. Mancha Sinahi Kaiji. Mancha Sammi ga oatmeal, ma protein powder, ma blueberries, ma peanut butter, ma Greek yogurt, ma sosi kopi, mancha, Zoom meeting, mancha, satwi ga kitchen domain, mancha, sapti ga physical therapy, mancha, sahtami, mancha, sapti ga car repair place. Season T new beat neat ne. Comp de chilage. Mancha siwapte etu apule mancha sapti rapitwa. Hey, all right. Pretty good. We've been speaking Pit River for over 20 minutes.
But hit a little me, douche this tea. Hit a good. Yeah, we all did good work. Yeah, good work, everyone.
Hit the little meal, ma.
Yeah, there you go.
There
you got it. The uma.
Yeah, good stuff.
I just want to say thank you, Paul. That really means a lot coming from you, because you have such a high command of the language. I'm always impressed, and I want you to know.
I do.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Oh,
you do. And you say it with so much passion.
Database long enough, and you will too. It's overwhelming to look at for the first 4 years. Will you get used to it? It's full of a bunch of stuff, and the apps, and those stuff. That's just kind of marinating in those, and just kind of taking a bunch of stuff and try to put new stuff together. Helps a lot. So like earlier, that the K, you can do a lot of this if you were talking to your cat or her. I was talking to her earlier. Just add the K instead of the S, and then you pick up the hairbrush and you brush your hair. And that's all you would have to do to change a lot of this stuff to somebody else. So then you almost create a back and forth dialogue. Now, if your cat could talk back, mine does, just says meow though. Meow, wishy. Wishy, he says. She says. Yeah. Thank you.
Right on. I just want to say that. And Lisa, your shirt. Love that shirt.
The new materials are boss on, don't you love?
Yeah, super awesome.
Silky stuff.
Yeah. I'm loving your hair tonight, Lisa.
Oh, tap tuji meet mu TV.
Hairband.
Got you Kanewi?
Kanewi, yeah, TV Kanewi. So I've talking about the database and stuff. I have a question for everybody. I've been asking all the classes this, just I'm curious. So does anybody here still write it down, like how it sounds with like English phonetic spelling? Che.
Sometimes I do if I don't have stuff in front of me, just to sound it out, but I try my best to stick to the Pit River Like, yeah.
Okay.
For other people, when I'm trying to show someone else, I'll write it out that way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Brandy, you're gonna say something?
Always, Connor. Solo. Always.
Always? Okay.
Always. But probably not even in English phonetics, but just how it sounds to me, because probably I don't even have English phonetics down.
Well, you're using the English alphabet spelling system because that's what you know.
Right.
So you are using English phonetics. You just don't think about it that way because you're thinking this is how it sounds, but you're using English spelling convention because that's I'm assuming, unless you know other alphabets, that's probably the one you know the best. So I'll just say this is what I've been telling everybody is that when you use, like, I could see, like, if you're trying to explain it to somebody else, like, yeah, but when you're doing, or when you're learning, you know, this alphabet, you know, you're learning all this stuff, and then on top of that, you're writing down underneath, like underneath each word, you know, with the phonetic spelling, how it sounds to you, then you're doing twice the work because you have to use two alphabets. So you write it down how it sounds to you, and then you read it that way, and then you come to class and then you have to read all of this, and then you have to connect the sound to the letters. And then, but it's not happening because you're not doing that. You're connecting the sounds to your own alphabet. But then when you write it out phonetically, you lose all of the morphemes, you lose all of the pieces that create meaning. So then you're not connecting the meaning to the writing, you're just connecting the sound to your alphabet, and then you're connecting the meaning to this alphabet. So then you have to use both.
Cross.
Yeah, you have to cross.
A lot of cross-referencing going on up there.
So you're holding yourself back essentially, or you're creating twice the work for yourself. And
quite the synopsis.
Yes. And for people, it's, you know, people want to hold on to the English spelling so bad because, you know, it's their comfort zone. You know, it's your comfort zone. It's what you're used to. It's what you know how to use. However, you know, if you look at this from a language learning perspective, or even kind of almost a respect perspective, when you go to a Spanish class, like in school or whatever, no one's like, yeah, I'm just gonna spell it how it sounds to me. Like, you know, you learn the Spanish alphabet in a Spanish class, but for some reason with indigenous languages, people's like first instinct is, I'm gonna spell it how it sounds to me. You know, and you know, when I look at writing as a tool, and you know, you got to use the tool that was designed for that language, the tool that was designed for that job. And so this alphabet was created for this language. The English alphabet was created over time for English. Well, it's English alphabet's crazy. That's a whole nother story. So, you know, if you think about it, like in Spanish, if you go, you know, if you write, you know, pollo, the word for chicken, in Spanish alphabet, it's spelled like this. But, you know, English speaking person would be like, oh, polo. But, you know, it's pollo. So if they wrote it in the English, it would be like this, pollo, P-O-Y-O. Or like, you know, yo vivo en America. You know, I live in America. If you spell it with English, how it sounds, right? You spell it how it sounds. You'd spell it like this, yo vivo en America.
Well, no, this is what I was going to suggest. So an exercise that I did in another language before to overcome this problem. I haven't done it with this one yet, but before to get used to writing everything in that sound system was to start writing all my English in that sound system. So, right. and I guess to say that contrast in this one, you could use the Pit River sound system and just start spelling everything that you write in English using just our Pit River sound system. and watch how different your words will come out. But you're embracing the sound system of the vocabulary of your target language you're trying to learn. This tremendously bumped me way forward in mighty languages super fast, because then I started writing English using that alphabet system, and kind of like what you're showing here, but not.
You're doing the flip. You're doing the reverse.
Yeah, just flip it, bro. Instead of trying to write English to Pitt River, flip it and start writing common themes and try to work on your understanding of the sound system.
So yeah, that's really good, Paul. But also just to emphasize, like just thinking about how kids learn, right? You learn your alphabet first, right? But this class is about speaking the language, right? It's not about grammar, right? So we didn't emphasize, hey, that's our ABCs, right?
We did actually.
But,
I have a whole. We spent about
in the very beginning,
We spent about 6 weeks going over the alphabet. Yeah. So this is at the beginning, I was being nice and I was saying, I suggest you try to learn this.
Right.
But at this point, for I'm going to be prescriptive and say 100% just don't use how it sounds. Don't use English spelling anymore. Just don't. Just don't. Because it's just slowing the whole process of learning how to use this alphabet. And
there really isn't any sometimes there isn't any real English
equivalent.
Equivalent. Thank you, Paul.
Exactly. Yes.
For some of the things that we do. And I don't know, for me, and I always say, like, when you're working with somebody, you got to meet them where they are.
Yeah.
And everybody learns a different way, right? And so like, I don't know, like I said, I guess I forgot the lingo that you just called it, like the English whatever, but like the diacritics, I don't know all the diacritics by heart, in linguistics, I make up my own, and they have their own meaning about, how I'm doing things. But I've also know words just because of knowing them organically from being around speakers of our language. And then to see them in writing, it's like and then, dyslexia too, it doesn't jive, right? It's just like, so it's got to be like you have to like train your mind is like, oh, that makes that sound, even though I would say, in my head, knowing that word, knowing these words, that as we've done these different, modules, it's like, that's a known word for me, so, and then say that's, but
yeah. So,
I mean, the goal, the sweet goal. Yes. But also our alphabet has changed too. So it has morphed. So it's like, you can't say let's always do this, but then when we decide to change it, you got that learning curve too.
Sure. Yeah.
As we morph and we learn, it's going to happen,
So you bring up there's a few points. So yeah, first I want to say is we did spend about 6 weeks on the alphabet. We didn't take the whole class each time, but it was a good at least 15 minutes on one of these points, or maybe a couple. I got maybe 20, 30, sometimes probably up to 30 minutes on a couple of these bullet points. So remember, the writing system, it's in the conversations. It's, you can always, the alphabet right here. So you can always go back to that, and it's on the SoundCloud too. And yeah, I went over the sounds of all of these a few times and had everybody practice saying them. So I think this, I've learned a lot. So maybe from now on, I'm just going to be prescriptive and just say, just don't do it because I want you to really take this in and practice all of these as I'm teaching it to you. And so I can see now it's like harder to go back, and now, like, you might have to review in order to get it. Or if you have a question, you got my number, my email, all that. You guys can all hit me up whenever. The other thing, the diacritics. Yes, I know there's a lot of crazy linguistic diacritics, but this is not the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. That's the one that all the linguists use. This is a Pitt River alphabet. So it's not the linguist alphabet. This is the Pitt River alphabet. I know some of these diacritics we've taken from the linguistic alphabet, but we only have like, a few diacritics. And we did go over all of them. And yeah, I mean, we have the little H here for aspiration. We have the little mark over the consonants for the glottal letter. And then we have the accent mark over the vowels for the high tone. So, and then we have the syllable dot. So we have 4 diacritics. So yeah. So yeah, if no one told you what it means, yeah, of course, you're not going to have any idea. I get that. And yes, learning a new alphabet takes some adjustment. 100%. I didn't expect everybody to get it right away. I was expecting people to start getting it by the end of the first term. That's when I was starting to expect it. But, like you said, you got to meet people where they're at. And, like you said, with the dyslexia, like, for you, having like the dashes between each syllable helps a lot. Because it was like, once I did that, then it was like magic. You were like, all of a sudden, like, you got it. Like, it was like, bam, so that was pretty kick-ass. So yeah, if you gotta space out the syllables or put dashes between the syllables in order to feel like you can read it, go do that, or whatever you guys got to do. But yes, just at this point, my whole point, I'm beating the dead horse at this point. But yeah, just try to just use this.
I think also when, we did our class up in Neely, we started out with the sounds, right? Maybe like every class should start out with like, you go over the alphabet. Maybe you create an alphabet song.
Oh yes, the syllables, the syllable exercise that we did at Neely. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that.
If you don't mind, we started making these videos, and we have this idea of concentrating on a specific sound and a number component for each letter to add more content to each video, sweet. And like phonics, a la Electric Company, and no, serious. And so what we want to do, I see some of the sounds have already shot, so we have Bruce saying a lot of this. We can drop in and just put the card up for that specific letter and whatnot, and start adding this type of content to those letters gradually over each video. So it'll be a new.
And we not only have Bruce, we have your recording too.
So and we'd like to get every sound bites from lots of people.
With the littler kids. Mixing it and doing that whole concept with the videos. You see the alphabet, you hear it. It's like, like you said, Electric Company. I refer to Sesame Street, my generation, so we're on that kind of a path with these guys. So
which brings me to I want to ask Radley if he would like to